But the message out there, again, is to most people is poor people don't know the difference between fake money. And the biggest fake thing of all is called the US dollar. And there's people out there, oh, I'm saving money, I'm saving money, I'm saving money. Meanwhile, the frickin' US government is printing trillions of it. Oh, I'm saving money, I'm saving money, I'm saving money. Poor people are poor because they don't know real money from fake money.
Recent allegations of fraud and crackdowns by regulators on crypto exchanges have dimmed the prospect that cryptocurrencies will bring about a revolution in finance. The industry is looking for a new purpose. Now, some practitioners are asking if the technology behind digital currencies could hold the key to the future of the internet. What is the future of crypto? Major cryptocurrencies drifted lower in recent weeks as commentary from the Federal Reserve hinted at another interest rate hike by the end of the year and suggested interest rates could remain higher for longer than expected. Today, we'll discuss a topic that's been making waves worldwide: the future of cryptocurrency. We'll be drawing inspiration from the wisdom of none other than the financial guru himself, Robert Kiyosaki. So grab your notepad and get ready to discover what the future might hold in the world of digital assets. As the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Kiyosaki has a knack for simplifying complex financial concepts. He often refers to Bitcoin as digital gold and emphasizes its potential as a store of value. In this interview, Robert Kiyosaki delves into a discussion on the devaluation of the US dollar and the critical need to distinguish between real money and fake money. Drawing from his vast experiences, he unveils his personal investment strategy, a strategy rooted in the acquisition of silver coins as a safeguard against the relentless march of inflation. But that's not all. Kiyosaki also places significant emphasis on the role of cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin, in today's ever-evolving financial landscape.
On the subject of Bitcoin specifically, or crypto, because it's an important subject to understand, especially in today's world of fake money or Gresham's Law, 1964. The BRICS nation, which stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, are having, on August 22nd, 23, having a conference in Johannesburg to bring out their own gold-backed currency. Now, what does that mean for the US dollar? The US dollar in 1944 became the reserve currency of the world. That means central banks throughout the world have trillions, not billions, trillions of dollars sitting in their bank, because that's what a reserve currency means. The banks of the world were supposed to hold dollars instead of gold in their banks. So I hope I'm wrong. I could be wrong. If they adopt a gold-backed crypto.
Yeah, you have a bunch of different countries right now trying to come out with, central bank digital currencies. I think back in 2017, you had, I believe it was Argentina, I can't remember 100%, but they had the Petro, which was a oil-backed cryptocurrency, and that one essentially kind of just flopped.
Because what happened in 71, Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard, and 74, a guy named Kissinger, I think it was, went to Saudi Arabia and said the dollar will be backed by oil. So the Petra failed. That was a crypto backed by oil.
Yes, exactly. And the main reason why was because it was government forced adoption and nobody used it. So, with BRICS, I think this one has a lot more chance for, people gaining traction, because what it's trying to do is it's trying to make a trustless way for these countries to interact with each other through, like you said, blockchain type technology. What gold-backed crypto is more similar to is also similar to a stable coin or a central bank digital currency, which the EU, the IMF, working with Korea, Italy, and South Africa, Korea and Italy only, my bad, and Singapore. Right now, they're all working with Amazon to try to program central bank digital currencies. So you'll have Nouriel Roubini say that the central bank digital currency is what's going to make Bitcoin obsolete. And so I think all of these stable coins, central bank digital currencies, stable coins to other commodities like gold and oil, all they're really doing is, okay, for right now, in this point in history, how can we interact with each other in a trustless way across these countries right, in a way that we can control, because we can't control Bitcoin, right? But Bitcoin is really the answer for them.
One of the challenges with Bitcoin is people don't accept it. They don't know what it means. But Standard Chartered Bank, which is a huge Asian bank, just came out backing up Bitcoin, and they said that Bitcoin in 2023 will hit $50,000. This is Standard Chartered Bank. It's not Robert Kiyosaki or, Joe Schmo, the ragman out there. So this is Standard Chartered Bank. So today it's 30K. Not only that, is Standard Chartered says that Bitcoin will be 120K from 30K in 2024. So I'm not saying it's going to happen. We make no recommendations. We're just educational.
You can send large amounts of money or small amounts of money to anyone around the world with relatively short amount of time without anyone. No one could stop that from happening. If you want to send your mom $1 million in USDC, I could send it in 13 seconds. I could send with Bitcoin in 10 minutes. But this is kind of like the most beautiful things about cryptocurrencies is that, even if the government doesn't like it, there's nothing they can do to stop it. That's that power. And that's kind of like Pandora's box has been opened, and kind of why we truly believe that the gold-backed Brinks, even though if they keep that currency open for a long time, let's just say 10, 20 years, then maybe at that point people will trust it. But initially it's going to have very low trust. It's probably only going to be used maybe between countries to actually trade. But in terms of regular, civilian use, they're probably not going to use it very much, because I would imagine that they're not going to allow you to go to the bank, go with your Apple app, go to the bank and withdraw, bullion, silver or gold or anything like that out of the bank and stuff like that. So,
but you have guys like Nouriel Roubini who are saying the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, will put out Bitcoin. What do you have to say to Nouriel Roubini?
Yeah, I would say Nouriel Roubini, he's been against Bitcoin since the beginning. He says, it's a Ponzi scheme, all that thing. He thinks the US dollar is better. The thing that I would tell him is, clearly crypto has a better way of working with community than necessarily countries do with their own currency. And look at Dogecoin. The only reason why Dogecoin is outpacing the dollar is because it has community, because people actually believe in it. And with the US dollar and central bank digital currencies, people will be forced to use them, but people won't actually get behind them.
Like with something like Dogecoin, I'm not endorsing Dogecoin, right? I do endorse Bitcoin and Ethereum and some other cryptocurrencies, but not Dogecoin. But even a joke coin, and I say joke coin, meme coin like Dogecoin, was fractions of pennies years ago. And today it's now worth pennies. At the top, it was worth 81 cents. So a joke coin was almost worth more than $1.
Also discuss with your friends and family about what's happening in this subject called Bitcoin. Because like it or not, the biggest problem is not Bitcoin. The biggest problem is the US dollar. And like I said, back in 1944, it became the reserve currency of the world, which means it was good as gold. And today, the BRICS nations are ganging up against the dollar. So that's on August 22nd, 2023, Johannesburg, South Africa. One of the biggest events in world history is taking place, and 99% of the people have no idea what real money is. They're saving dollars, they're working hard for it, and good as money in the bank and all this, and they're getting ripped off. But they sit there, oh yeah, I have a college degree. Yeah, I have a lot in savings, and your savings are being ripped to shreds due to a system that was designed to make the rich richer.
As we conclude this exploration into the resilience of the US dollar, we find ourselves amidst a complex and evolving financial landscape. The challenges facing the dollar are significant, but its history has shown remarkable adaptability. Throughout our discussion, the importance of comprehensive financial education and a cautious approach in the rapidly evolving financial landscape became abundantly clear. As always, the crypto landscape is a space of continuous change and opportunity. Staying informed is your best ally. Keep an eye on the news, conduct your own research, and never stop learning. Until next time, fellow crypto explorers, stay vigilant, stay passionate, and may your crypto journey be filled with prosperity and wisdom.